I'm assuming this is recording. Right. Hi again. I'm not actually going to be doing a music cover tonight, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to share something that I wrote in English today. Because we were given a task, facts and opinions, and one of the tasks was we had to write persuasive speech about several items of your choice which should be banished to room 101. For those of you who don't know what room 101 is, even I didn't know what it was until today, it's a room where if something's placed in it, it doesn't escape. It never comes back. And instead of writing about several things, I wrote nearly 2 pages on one thing, and I thought, because this is very important to a lot of teenagers out there, like me, being 15 and bisexual and stuff. So, yeah, this is what I wrote. One thing which I want banished to room 101 is LGBT bullying. And for those of you who don't know, LGBT stands for lesbian, gay, bi, and transgender. I think it's transgender. It's either that or transsexual. I can't remember. And I think the bullying against it is just wrong. As with any sort of bullying, I want this banned because from my own personal experiences, it's not nice in any way. The effects it has are horrible. It made me feel terrible about myself, to the point I tried taking my own life. I would self-harm. I couldn't trust anyone, and I felt so alone. And just to think that other people suffer the same thing, it just leaves me speechless. How loads of people across the world even suffer the same feelings for being lesbian, bisexual, transgender or gay even. And to think that teenagers all over the world have attempted and even been successful in taking their own lives due to this. No one deserves to feel bad about who they are, because at the end of the day, everyone is the same. Like I said, the amount of teens who take their own lives due to being bullied for this is absolutely horrendous. And the way people treat members of the LGBTQI, soon to be A, community, that when they're against it is just wrong in every single way. No one would put up with racism or discrimination of any sort or anything like that. So why bother putting up with being bullied because you're part of that community? Many people have their own opinions on this, and yeah, it doesn't bother me if you're against it or anything, because at the end of the day, it's your own opinion, which is what I'm saying here. But if they're saying stuff like, that's cool, or it's great that you have the confidence to say that, both of those I had said to me when I first started telling people, it makes you feel happy about it, that you're accepted. But then there are people who are against it and let you know they're against it by calling you dirty, saying it's not right, saying it's just wrong, immoral, shouldn't happen. And it's just when this is ignored that I hate it. And to think a lot of people have heard those comments. It's horrible. No one likes being bullied. No one should have to tolerate this, because it's wrong. Every single way it's wrong to make someone feel like that, to make them feel ashamed of who they are. the main reason people are against this is because they're afraid and they don't know what's what. But even if that's so, there's not really any need to make the person feel bad, because a person's a person no matter what their ethnic background, their height, their religion, sexuality, their style, anything like that, anything that may be a tiny bit different, tiny bit unique about everyone. At the end of the day, they're just human. I'm human. Anyone who's part of that community is human. Whether you like boys, whether you like girls, whether you like the same sex or the opposite sex, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you're human. You're a person. They're people. Which means they have the same human rights as everyone else. And that's just why I wanted it banished to Room 101. But that was just an English task. It'll never happen. But with your help, if you see someone being bullied because of this, tell a teacher. Stick up for them. Don't let them feel the way that they would, the way that they do when they're being discriminated against. Think how you would feel personally if someone came up to you, started pushing you, started calling you names. Trust me, from my own experience, it's not nice. It never is. And it's just horrible. So honestly, if you see that happening, tell someone. Stick up for them in any way you can without ending yourself in jail. And if you're listening to this or watching this and you felt the same way that I did and still do, 2 years ago I told people, and I'm still ashamed from what people were saying. I know that I'm proud, but at the same time there's a little part of me that's still scared of what people think. But I'm doing this for everyone out there. No matter what it is you're being bullied against, don't let it happen. Tell someone. And if you're thinking that your life is not worth living, never think that. There's always a reason why you're here. Live a good life. Ignore the haters, because haters are gonna hate. But it just, at the end of the day, it means you stuck up for something. It means you stood up for what you think is right. And hey, they're making you famous. As what one of my friends said. But I know people who have taken their own life because of this. It's not nice to see your best friends in pain because their brothers, their sisters have taken their lives because of this. It's even worse when it's your friends. It's not nice. I've been there. But I just can't stress how much it means to me to have to tell everyone that's watching this, to tell someone if it's happening. If it's happening to you, tell someone. A parent, friends, teachers, friends from different different parts of the world, different parts of your country. No matter how close or how far they are, there's always someone there for you. You're never alone. Never think you're alone. And never think you're not worth anything, because everyone is worth something. Everyone. is the same. Everyone has human rights. But at the end of the day, there's only so little I can do as one person trying to make a change. But if you're watching this, please share, please tell people, please show people any way you can get the message across. Thanks for watching.